Good morning, friends. It is a beautiful fall morning in Indiana, but that's not the reason I'm doing this short video. Basically, I'm doing this video because I'm thinking about parenting, specifically parenting children under the age of 5. I'll never forget a time when my oldest son, he must have been around 4, and I facilitated parenting groups through my job, and it was a dinner, and I had told my 4-year-old, you need to sit down, and he sat down, and he sat down because the expectation was that he would sit down, and that he would do what I asked him to do. And another mother of a child close to his age told me, or asked me, how do you get your child to listen? And my thinking was, because that's what is expected, to listen, to do as I ask. There has always been the understanding in our family dynamics that we want what's best for the kids, we will do what's best for the kids, and we will do it prayerfully, seeking knowledge in the Bible and through older people who were parents that we respected. And so I think the greatest thing that we were taught, not only through others, but through the Word of God, and even through parenting classes that I took, was consistency. You have to be consistent when parenting your small children. There cannot be any room for negotiation or argument with a toddler. You also, this is more on yourself. You have to live in a way and conduct yourself in a way that your child respects. They may not like you, they may not agree with you, they may be angry with you, and that's okay. But if you strive, and I'm saying strive because we all fail, to live in such a way that the child respects you, even though the Bible commands for children to obey their kids, whether they respect them or not, I'm trying to say what's going to make it easier to raise children who don't have tantrums and who listen to you. Once you open up the door to negotiation and argument, you have opened up a floodgate of probably not liking your kid much sometimes. So how can you avoid tantrums, even at the age, I would say at the age of 3 for sure. You could start at the age of 2.5. How can you avoid tantrums? You don't tolerate them. You are consistent. You live in a way that the child respects your authority and your way of living. And you never reward behavior you don't like. You need to understand what you find, what you can put up with as a child, that is not other people's children. They're not going to put up with it. nor do they want to put up with it. And the thing that hurts is a behavior that is tolerated by parents, but it is not tolerated by society or peers as a whole. And then the child is left feeling, which everybody gets rejected once in a while, but to a deeper depth, because it's attention-seeking behavior when they are not connecting with their peers appropriately because they were not corrected. It's attention-seeking behavior, and then that attention-seeking behavior can go into obnoxious behavior. So this is kind of all over the place, and I understand that, but this is really more directed to the parents of younger children. And it's not an easy thing to try to raise a respectful child in this day and age, but it can be done. And I'm entering my teen years, where my son's 16, my daughter's 14, and the battle is not as hard as it could be, and I believe it's not as hard as it could be. It is challenging, because we have been consistent in our expectations, and we have cultivated love and friendship from the time that they were small. All right, well, God bless you, and I hope this helps you young mothers some. Bye-bye.